Up until the release of Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the hugely successful and renowned Tomb Raider series did not have a serious direct competitor. Tomb Raider had inspired and influenced countless games, but even those that did incorporate the mix of adventure, third-person gameplay, puzzle solving and platforming that Tomb Raider had first pioneered could not counter the major attraction to the series, Lara Croft. Yet despite the latest entry in the Tomb Raider series at the time, 2007's multi-platform release reboot entitled Tomb Raider Anniversary being well received, the series had started to stagnate in its originality, offering a better graphical representation of ideas that had been presented before. Released in November 2007 as a PlayStation 3 exclusive, Uncharted Drake's Fortune would become not only a competitor, but a much needed catalyst for Tomb Raider to evolve later on. Although Uncharted would feature all of the same elements as Tomb Raider, what would markedly make it a different and better gaming experience was the evolved use of characterization, cutscene work, and both story and narration. It would be a game that would raise Naughty Dog to become one of the most important game design studios in the industry. Without a shadow of a doubt, Uncharted Drake's Fortune would not have succeeded in the way in which it did without game designer and story writing lead Amy Hennig. Hennig has an instinctive ability to be able to write both male and female lead characters without sacrificing any of them for the sake of each other. In other words, the principal lead character does not push out other supporting characters, and supporting characters do not suddenly eclipse the lead character. Throughout, there is a masterful balance in how the characters are incorporated into the overall structure of both the story and the game. Hennig also ensures that there is enough freedom and space of the lead actors to be able to deliver the witty and contemporary script naturally. The script is a masterclass in game design writing, with a combination of action, adventure, comedy and drama all seamlessly mixed together.
Whoa, we gotta jump!
Oh wait!
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come on! Go!
Alright.
Both Uncharted and Tomb Raider were clearly inspired by the one and only Indiana Jones. Whereas Lara Croft is very much a female Dr. Jones, the lead in Uncharted, Nathan Drake, is a departure from the more serious deadpan indie. Nolan North slam dunks the performance with equally brilliant support from Emily Rose as Eleanor and Richard McGonagall as Sully. The remastered version of the game included with the Uncharted The Nathan Drake Collection still looks great even after all of this time. Replaying the game for this review was an absolute blast. The player immediately feels like they're in a really great, fast-moving and fun action-adventure film. The script, standout performances and great cutscene work are all delightful to experience again. The gameplay, though, hasn't aged as well. Within combat, which can be frantic, it isn't the lack of auto-aim that is the issue. It is very much mobility, with the game's cover system often getting confused as to what you are actually asking the character to do. There were too many times when Drake suddenly got sucked to a piece of cover, like a feather to a vacuum cleaner, that was next to the actual piece of cover that this player wanted them to go to, resulting in Drake being totally open to gunfire. Still, there is a certain quaintness to the game making these mistakes every now and again. Sometimes it is genuinely hilarious. On equal par with Hennig's direction and writing is the absolutely brilliant original soundtrack composed by Greg Edmondson, a soundtrack that would be worthy of any action-adventure film. It really cements that immersion into the roller coaster cinematic experience that the game provides. Uncharted Drake's Fortune is a pivotal game in gaming history, not only introducing what would become one of the most admired game series of all time, but also pushing Crystal Dynamics to strive for a better interpretation of Lara Croft. 16 years later, and Uncharted Drake's Fortune is still one of the most fun and exhilarating game experiences you can play.